Hi everyone, Ellen here with day 14 of the 30-day video challenge. I'm actually sitting here down by the pool because it's been yet another kind of hot day, watching the sunset, and it is just beautiful. So the light's a bit funny, I'm sorry, but it's just glorious down here, so I'm just going to stay for the time being. So today's topic is what's the hardest lesson you've had to learn? Oh, pardon me. I've actually got two, and I'm going to talk about both of them. The first one is kind of about self-development and self-awareness, and it is an ongoing battle for me, and that is learning how to say no. I struggle with this one all the time. And people will say, oh my God, I really need some help with this, or they'll say that they're really busy or something. And before I even know it, I'm going, can I give you a hand with that? And as soon as the words are out of my mouth, I'm thinking, why did I do that? It's just the most incredible, I really love helping people, but sometimes it gets a bit excessive, and I'm getting much better at it, but I still have to bite my tongue, sit on my hands, do something frequently, because it really does come back to bite you in the end. And there have been times when I've taken on so much for other people that my own business has suffered as a result. I'm also kind of inclined to put my hand up to do community work, kind of. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that, but I help local, not-for-profits and stuff like that, and that's related to what I do for a living. And I really have to assess all of those things now, because there are only so many hours in the day, and I really would like to still help people, but actually be a little bit more selective about that. The other thing that was actually really hard for me to learn was many years ago, when I came back to work from maternity leave after having my second baby. I was doing admin work, and I was a bit bored, to be honest, when I came back. And I still loved the job, but there was no challenge in it. And I really love a challenge, and I can always tell when I need to find something else, because I get a bit ho-hum about what I'm doing every day for my job, or for my business these days. So I didn't actively pursue anything, but I just sort of figured that the right opportunity would arrive at the right time, and it did. And this particular place that I was working for were redeveloping their website. I hope I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not talking about my business or anything like that. It was a paid job that I had many years ago. I mean, my kids are now in their early 20s, so that's how long ago it was. The internet was a baby, and I thought, this would be really cool, work on this. And I had to ask so many really stupid questions about technical stuff to do with websites and databases and scripting languages and all those kinds of things. So over a period of time, I learned a lot of stuff that I actually really loved, because generally I'm a very creative person, but I actually really love the order of code. I can't describe it any other way, but it's very logical, and once I'd learnt those skills, they've actually transferred into all kinds of different areas of my life. And it was hard learning it at first, because the internet was new. I mean, I'd never been exposed to anything like that before, and the guys that I was working with, they were geeky people, and I was very lucky, they loved sharing their knowledge, and I was fortunate to have them there. And most of them didn't laugh until I walked out of the room, but seriously, I asked some very stupid questions, and I still do sometimes, because sometimes you just got to ask, and if you don't ask, you'll never learn. So so they're two of the hardest things that I've learned, but by far and away the hardest has been learning how to say no. And on that note, I am going to go and watch the rest of the sunset. I'll just see, oh no, wrong way. It's just almost going down there. You can see the lovely greenery in the background, and it really is a beautiful afternoon. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.